You mentioned in a BBC interview that you have to be careful how you spend a lifetime. And I'm curious what advice you would give to another creative person, whether it be a filmmaker, actor, dancer, who loves the craft of something but is having trouble transitioning into making a living from it, and they realize that that may never happen, whether it's due to age or, talent. What would you give advice to them on?
Well, they always ask me that if you had not become an actor, not anything in films, what would you have done? I said, much happier position without any responsibilities. I'd keep watching films because I still do like watching moving images. I'm talking moving images. I'm not saying even films or any moving image, whether it's National Geographic, it's a documentary. When it's honest, it moves me, and I cannot walk out even from a stupid film because they capture my imagination. I probably try to improve that silly film even while it's unraveling itself in front of me in its full silly form. But I keep repairing it in my mind. So it is an interesting exercise. I think if I had not been in films, I'd still be watching them. So to somebody who's an artist, who's trained, but will never perform, that is a tragedy. But life is more important. I think it is a tragedy not to perform, having practiced so much. I only wish that doesn't happen to too many people, because I think there are people in my country, I'm sure here too, who are not trained, who are not keen, they don't want to be in this, but the money is good, so they're here, they don't even care. They're not emotional or committed to their work, and they get stuff that a trained man doesn't get. That truly is a tragedy. It happens, but I hope it doesn't happen too many times. I think in America, it doesn't happen too often. So that's why I like the star system in America, because you see a Christopher Walken suddenly doing Deer Hunter, and suddenly in Pennies from Heaven he does a dance number, and he said, wow, he could do that, and he didn't care about showing it in the first film. I mean, who would have known that as an audience that Richard Gere could dance, or some other actor could sing so well? It's surprising, but I'm happy to see that stars have always been so very well trained, and nowadays they're getting more and more training, enviable training. We used to hunger for that kind of experience, for preparing myself as an actor, director, all the workshops. So enviably too many in America.